I tell you what, let's go back to the Cook Neon hotline. 1-888-396-1574 is the number. 1-888-396-1574 is the toll-free number. And we go to Donny Honey on line 1 on the Cook Neon hotline. He is with PMHsports in Fayetteville. And Donny, big win tonight for Lincoln County.
Big win tonight, you're right. Columbia came to play tonight. We had a couple of opportunities in the first half to get away, chances to score that we wound up not getting anything out of, and Columbia made a game of it there at the end, and we had to kind of hold on. That August Hill made a long run, about 54-yard run there toward the end of the game, and sealed the game for us. But up until then, it was 13-8 at that time, and we scored. I say August had a good run. Hurdled one guy, and he ran 54 yards for a touchdown.
Big win then, Donnie. I know that. Donnie. We talked to Don Thomas just right before the break, and he was talking about how hard that indeed that Columbia played. Columbia, I get the impression, with the way that they lost last week to Franklin County, that they came in coming like a team that was and it looked like their playoff lives are done. It looked like they were playing without a whole lot to lose. Is that what you got?
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing I got too. They took some chances that you may not normally take, but more than often than not, it paid off on them. And I'll tell you, they've got some good ball players. They've got some good athletes on that team. The quarterback, he had a really good game, running the ball, throwing the ball, and hard to tackle and bring down. But they've got some athletes.
Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson talking to Donny Honey. He with PMHsports in Fayetteville. They cover Lincoln County. They cover all of Lincoln County, but Donny covers Lincoln County Falcons.
Goodness, Lincoln County only gave up 8 points tonight. Sounds like we're going to talk about the plays Columbia made, but good night. I thought it sounded like for the Lincoln County defense, but it sounded, and we talked to Don Thomas about this a minute ago. Donnie, Lincoln County seemed to have some opportunities, had a couple inopportune penalties, roughing the passer that sounded questionable from just where I was listening, and then got the ball around the 2 or the 3 yard line with just a couple of seconds left in the half and time to run one play, and quarterback fell down. So Lincoln County had opportunities to spread that score out a little bit, didn't they? We
did, and we just did not take advantage. I mean, of course, you have to give some credit to Columbia, too, because they played tough defense. But you're right, Austin Bennett intercepted the pass right before the half, ran it all the way down to the 2 yard line. And we called a pass play and went back to throw, and our quarterback's feet just flew out from under, because I'm sure it's rained pretty much everyone in mid-state tonight, and it rained just as much on Columbia as it did on us tonight. But that particular play, Eli Eason, he just lost his footing and fell down, and we went from, it's probably, people going to, second guess and armchair quarterback is dead. Maybe the chip shot field goal. Instead, we went for the touchdown, and it just didn't happen. We just lost our footing and fell down.
Don, it looks like that next week you've got Summit coming in, and you're getting pretty close to the point that if you win, if you win next week, I think you're going to get yourself 1 or 2 home games. Is that the way you guys are looking at it, or have you looked that far ahead?
Well, you don't want to, but you can't help but do it either. It's human nature, and we have looked ahead. If we can win out, we could probably finish second. I know Coach Thompson. He would cringe if he heard me say that, because he never looked. But he's right. He never looked past next week, who you play next week. But we as fans or media, we can do that. But you don't want the players or the coaches or anybody doing that. But of course, Independence is probably in a league of their own.
Yeah.
I say they are pretty much outgone, and everybody else is fighting for second, third, and fourth place. Of course, you finish second, you're going to get a home game, against somebody's third place team from the district of Hendersonville, Gallatin, and all those guys are in, which they're all those teams are very tough anyway. But yeah, we could get possibly, if we could finish second, you get a home game. If you finish third or fourth, you're going to be on the road in the first round. So hopefully we can win out. We're going to be trying to do that anyway.
All right, Don, we appreciate it as always. Get in the dry, get dried off and warmed up, and we'll talk to you next week, okay?
Okay, Dennis.